Hi, my name's Ed, and today we're going to dip some corals. Greetings and welcome back to the channel. Now today I thought I'd try something different. I thought I'd try starting a new daily-ish feature giving tips and tricks in reef keeping. And as today I went out and grabbed a couple of coral frags, I thought a perfect opportunity to just provide some tips with regard to what you should do when you come home with the new piece of coral. Now, what we want to do is go over the process of inspecting and dipping a coral. Now today I'm trying a new product. It's called Dip X Coral Induction Bath from Red Sea. I've never tried this before, so it'll be interesting to see how effective it is. But I believe it is a oil-based dip, similar to the Two Little Fishies coral dip, similar to the product that Two Little Fishies produces and a few others as well. It's interesting that this also comes with a handy measuring syringe that you can use to apply the appropriate amount of the dip to the water solution. So what we want to do is first get our frags from here, and we just have a little temporary container. We're going to put the frag and all of the water in. I've just had these sitting in the sump, just temperature acclimate. And some feel it's not necessary to do it, but it's just a convenient place to store the frags until I'm actually ready to do something with them. Now, first thing you always want to do is to give a thorough inspection of the coral. In fact, I'm going to grab my magnifying glass here and just take an initial look of both the coral and the frag plug that it came on. I want to be sure there are no obvious hitchhikers coming along with your coral. Now, one of the things that I often do when I get new corals is put them on a brand new frag plug. In fact, that's what we're going to do with these two. And we'll simply pop them off of the old one. I use handy coral clipping pliers. And just one clean snip, remove them from the frag plug. In the event that there may be some pest on the plug that you didn't see in your initial inspection. Wow, that was tight. At that point, in fact, I think I can see some copepods moving around already. The instructions state that you should dose 10 milliliters of the Dip X for approximately every quart of water. So that's 5 milliliters. suck in some water just to clean out the syringe a little. Spin it around. Now it's suggested that you let the corals sit in this bath for approximately 15 minutes and then take them out and rinse them in fresh salt water. Not fresh water, but clean, fresh salt water. So we'll let these sit for a little bit and then come back to it. Okay, I think our 15 minutes is about up. So the thing we want to do next is get the coral out of the dip solution and get it into some clean tank water. So just dipped a little bit out of the sump here. It's maybe about half a liter. And we'll take the two pieces out and thoroughly swish them around to rinse off any of the dip solution. Ideally, what I could have done, or what we should do, is to have the frag plugs ready to go as soon as the corals are out of their rinse. So what I'm going to do is take each of the frag plugs and put some glue on it. It's just plain old dollar store cyanoacrylate glue. Just put it on that plug. Get this ready. I know some people say you just use as little as possible. I just personally prefer to go in the other direction. But either way, as long as the coral sticks to it, that's the key. So first we take our tort here and I like to dab it a little to dry it off a little, because I feel like a drier surface on the coral helps it to adhere a little better to the glue. And once that's on there, I can just dip it in a little bit, which has the effect of sort of activating the glue so that it starts to set a little quicker. The same thing for this frag. Dip it in the water. If you ever notice when you use cyanoacrylate glue, as soon as it comes into contact with the water, it develops this white skin over it. Okay, now those two look pretty good, so into the sump on the frag rack they go. That one, that one. First one was a millipore, and this other one is a tort. What kind? I hope Oregon, or at least Cali tort. I'm just not certain at this point. But, and you always want to wear gloves when you're working with dipping corals. Normally I would use Bear insecticide for dipping, but Bear is a really potent chemical product where you absolutely have to wear gloves. And in this case, I just wanted to try something different to see if it was a little easier to use and a little easier on me in case I got it on my hands. But essentially that's it as far as what you do when you get new corals in. Hopefully this series will be a daily-ish one with videos hopefully under 5 minutes. I don't know if this first one is going to make it, but that's going to be our goal moving forward. So if you stuck with me this far, I really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you'll be made aware when I bring out new videos, which I hope in this case to be on an almost daily basis. So, and my name is Ed. Thanks for watching and take care.
I do